Hi guys, this is Quattro, the four latest again, and just wanna share a quick sharing sa inyo about the story kanina. Kanina ano namin sa Sunday service dito sa church, and the story is gusto ko lang pong ibahagi sa inyo na mabuti ang Diyos sa buhay ng bawat isa. Mabuti ang Diyos sa buhay natin. Kung mapapansin niyo po, itong guitar na to, ito po yung guitar. So, nag-message sa akin yung sa church na wala daw kuryente. So, the thing is, we can't pack we can't set up sound system and amp because there's no electricity. So I decided to bring this guitar, and this guitar is a Takamine of G series. Okay, Takamine G series, and it's a gift from those people, missionary people from Brunei. I remember. Naalala ko po na yung napadpad kami dito sa Cavite. This was already like 16 years ago or 13 years if not mistaken. Mga around that. Basta it's already a decade move onward ng ang gap. And I share this like a testimony before we sing, before we praise a song earlier. And I tell them the story na when I was we are actually the house that we have before was like sheriff because of my parents, maybe negligence, or you know they didn't manage the business, they didn't manage the everything, they didn't manage everything, and it was totally gone. And we moved from there, from Antipolo to here at South in Cavite that time, on my uncle's house. And like we start our life like a fresh start. It's like starting from zero. My dad is in Isabela at that time, and me, my mom, my sister, and my brother here at the South in Cavite. We don't know anything what to do. We try to like to buy and sell food in order for us to survive. And it's a real story. It's a real story that happened to us. And I remember that I can't really find a job that time because I was like, I have no skill. Some of the requirements I don't have what they asking for. Remember, I really want to do something, to start. And I remember trying to to look for a job. Interview upon interview, they said, here in the Philippines, what can you expect? There's no a lot of opportunity in the third world country. Just being real that time, like a couple of decades ago already. So fast forward, I didn't find anything. So like I'm so down. I don't know why we don't have that a lot of opportunity. Yeah, I just said I have like I've been in the church band for a while already, and I was like, when we was like in Rizal, why you can't find a simple job, and I don't know the purpose. I don't know the purpose why. So that's the question, because we sometimes we don't know the purpose. We don't know the reason behind the veil, why. And this is the reminder for me about this guitar that I'm taking care of for almost like a decade already. And I remember that time is we heard that there's like a Center for Skill and Character community. And it's called Bethesda at that time. So from the word itself, it's a skilled, because there's like a B and then Tesda. So people come, learn specific skill, and I'm actually actually it's true that I enrolled to that free. That's actually a free training, and I was like a student of that B test. Like it's I enrolled a massage or massage, like they will teach you like muscle, bones, and everything. So the body anatomy of how things work, and they will taught you how to do how to get the blood pressure, and it's so real. So I didn't say this quite much, the thing that I said in this video. I didn't say that one earlier in the church because I just have like a short a G's. I just tell the G's, but here maybe I can tell you, maybe for those who watch this video, maybe they could feel like maybe inspired. I don't know. I just want to record this so that I could be quite maybe encouragement for those people out there, especially for also a musician like me, maybe that you want to know what's you could contribute to serving the Lord, or what you can contribute to the community that you are in. And maybe this video is for you. So that moment, I voluntarily studied, and one of the owners, just like a 3 months, if I remember, it's just like a 3 months course, and the owner is actually a pastor, missionary, and he's now will be a future godfather. Like in Tagalog, it's like ninong ninang for me. So fast forward, I volunteer to his things that he do. He have like a church guitar that time, so whenever he go, I actually go. Whenever he have like Bible study in some companies, I been with him. Whenever he have like funeral service, I'm the guitar player from that funeral. That's why I told yesterday that this guitar have a lot of, you know, um, a lot of things that we already done. This guitar, we play some in event, we sing in the band. We I use this guitar on the funeral service, weddings, team buildings, retreats, and other some events, and then these guitars have a lot of already experience, rain or shine, different parts of the world here in the Philippines. I use actually this guitar. School mission, yeah, I do that. We do that. So technically, it's like just a reminder how the Lord is good in my life, especially with playing music and sharing music as well. Because music is a good language that you can share. You can only share to those people around you. You cannot keep it. So the more that they can listen, you can inspire them. You can be like encourage them. So technically, as I told you, it's a gift from me from people from Brunei. The owner of this guitar, I remember it's Ben, and I just joined. Um, that person that just joined started on that time, and then he said to me, "Oh, we're gonna do is we go to school." We went to the school of I remember in Paliparan. It's a specific place in Paliparan National High School, and we will conduct like a small games, like a team building games, and that games we were gonna share like a good character traits to those kids. What did you learn in this game? Did you learn about being a self discipline? You can learn confident. You can learn trust. And that sharing, you're gonna share as well how the Lord is good in their life as well. So that's the main goal to them. And then, but the main purpose of that is these people from Brunei. Remember, they're the one that gonna share, the things that the kids learn, and we will just translate it to them in our language. So that's the deal. I mean, that's the thrill of it. It's like 3 days. I think 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. And I remember, just a volunteer, with them, and then we just share, we just taught the kids, the things that she should learn in that game. So before they leave, they said that they actually pray. These people, these missionaries people. I remember their name. Do we have the Kuya Island? He's like a Filipino as well, but the rest is just pure from Brunei. and they said um, we are praying. They're like praying, and the Lord led them. There's like a man. That there's like a man, a young man. I remember that, and it's like so good because God reminded me that when I'm going to church, and and one of the city keepers told me that there's no electricity, we cannot set up with sound system, so I cannot bring my electric guitar. So I bring this again. I bring this acoustic. So I told them, and the Lord like remind me that God has specific calling to each everyone. Like you and me, God has a specific calling to you. You have a specific design in your life, and things that you have a gift on something is that's pretty close to His calling to you. Yeah, I remember that. So they said that person. They said you have to. Yeah, just we go back to the story. They said that they're praying and they see like a young man that got cold. And I remember that time I was not really. They said that person is like on fire with the Lord, and I'm not that too quiet, on fire because I know they can't find any job. I can't find any because I have a need. We have a need. Yeah, I remember. I have like a need. I have like a need. But you know what? They gave me like this guitar. They give me a lot. They give me a pick. There's a lot of pick. I remember, and they actually give me a bag and like a cross as well, like a necklace cross. They gave me something that told me a Bible, how the Lord is how they are so blessed in my life. I did know them, and they said that I'm that person that they've been praying in the other side of the globe, the other side of the other island, the other neighbor island. Does that make sense? Isn't it amazing that when you trust, sometimes your question to God have an answer to you. Isn't it amazing that this guitar have a good story that I could tell to you guys? I was like so amazed, because when I start serving God again, and I know my walk is actually not really quite good. But His faithfulness is really so great. I was just like so amazed when this guitar's been at the back here for a very long time, and the Lord allowed, like there's no electricity in the church to have a sound system. He allowed me to bring a acoustic guitar to church. Although there's an acoustic guitar in the church, but I used to bring my own. So the Lord reminded me our prayers to God is He's faithful, and that He always hear it. So so the tone of your prayer should be like, thanksgiving, because He always hear it. So if our tone is like murmuring or gossiping, or always like questioning, cursing, it will be like the outcome of our situation. But if we put our heart to the attitude of delight, because I believe, that the Bible says that delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. I always share this, that we cannot limit God. Lord, that the desire that I will just desire is just like, limited. I'll just maybe desire less than, or less than 100,000, because I'm thinking you cannot give that much to me. And that's a because when you delight yourself to the Lord, once you tune your heart to God, and the desire doesn't have any limit. It's unlimited. There's no specific measurement. It's actually, the measurement is how your faith can have it. How do you see it in the eyes of your faith? I just want to share, maybe you're in that situation as well. Maybe you've been with that. Maybe you have like some question. And this guitar is just like have a good testimony. I hope that this testimony helped you as well. That God will prove His greatness. This is like a story of a landmark of His goodness in my life, and you let God keep right His good testimony here, because He will always write it. Is it okay that you don't have yet a good answer? So the least thing that you can do, in serving, be the best in that. Be the best in that. So, the least that I can do, I actually volunteer. I remember I volunteered to share my skill in those communities. So that's the thing that I share, and I hope you're gonna like it. And I encourage everyone to keep it up the path that you're in. God bless.